Welcome to the 1109th Theater Aviation Sustainment Maintenance Group, also known as the TASM-G. The 1109th TASM-G provides specialized aircraft maintenance support that is beyond the capabilities of most other aviation units. The 1109th TASM-G is an Army National Guard unit and facility whose primary responsibility is to ensure the Army National Guard's fleet of helicopters is maintained to the highest degree possible. This ensures that aviation assets across the country and the world can react to whatever crisis, emergency, or operational requirement our states and country need to address. The unit's motto is Semper Valentis, or always flying, and we live by the standard that we are providing the best possible product to our support areas so they can be prepared to fly the helicopters we have maintained when needed. They would not be able to save a flood victim from a rooftop, or fight a forest fire, or deploy to fight America's wars if their helicopters were broken and they could not get off the ground. Our main responsibility is to ensure, as our motto states, that they are always flying. Army helicopters have multiple mission requirements. The Army uses its utility and cargo helicopters for actions such as troop transport, medical evacuation, cargo transport, search and rescue, observation and intelligence gathering, air assault operations, and downed aircraft recovery. Additionally, the Army's attack helicopters are used for armed flying escort, anti-tank operations, direct enemy engagement, and close air support for ground troops. Army helicopters have also been used to support other government agency missions such as border patrol enforcement, drug interdiction, firefighting, and disaster relief. Helicopters by themselves are complicated machines that require specialized training and tooling to maintain, but when you add in all the additional demands that are placed upon the Army's fleet of helicopters, that need for a professional, specialized, and highly trained workforce becomes even greater. That is where the 1109th TASM-G comes in. There are 4 TASM-Gs across the country, each responsible for supporting a geographic region. The 1106th TASM-G in California, the 1107th TASM-G in Missouri, the 1108th TASM-G in Mississippi, and the 1109th TASM-G in Groton, Connecticut. The 1109th TASM-G is staffed by members of the Connecticut Army National Guard and supplemented by a civilian workforce, most of whom are military veterans with prior aviation maintenance experience. All workers, soldiers and civilians alike, are highly trained and specialized. Because of the complexity of the aircraft, there are several shops and disciplines that need to come together as a unified team to ensure success. Aircraft mechanics are trained to a specific type of helicopter, utility, cargo, or attack, and are expected to have a general knowledge of how all the various systems of the aircraft come together. They are the ones who do the primary disassembly of the aircraft, the initial inspection of most components, and the primary reassembly. Aircraft mechanics are responsible for coordinating the work of side shop specialized mechanics while on their individually assigned aircraft. Certain aircraft mechanics are selected to perform aircrew duties and are expected to fly with the aircraft during mission and maintenance test flights. These aircrew members or crew chiefs become the primary relay between the pilots and the maintenance teams. They observe and document aircraft functions while in flight and are the primary individuals responsible for ensuring the aircraft is properly maintained, flight ready, and mission capable. Enhancing the maintenance capabilities beyond what could be provided by aircraft mechanics alone are the back shop specialists. These technicians are trained and specialized in aircraft systems or trades rather than specific aircraft types. Aircraft engine mechanics have their own designated building capable of overhauling engines from every helicopter and running them in a specialized test cell known as the Feds. Prop and rotor specialists primarily maintain rotor heads, but are also relied upon to perform precise measurement, bearing, bushing, and seal replacement, and hydraulic pressing operations. Additionally, they are capable of performing specialized non-destructive inspection. These methods are capable of detecting material flaws that cannot be detected by the naked eye. Hydraulic system repairers deal with components or lines that place fluids or air under pressure. They are responsible for maintaining components such as servos and struts. They are also responsible for fabricating, bending, and installing the high-pressure lines that deliver the hydraulic fluid to the components that power assist the aircraft. Structural repair technicians are the people who ensure that the aircraft stays together. They cut, bend, treat, form, and assemble the metal and composite structures together that eventually form an aircraft. They patch holes, fix cracks, and bond structure to ensure the structural stability of the aircraft. A majority of their time is spent riveting different sections of metal together. There are a variety of specialists who deal with the electronic functions of the aircraft. Some specialize in electrical power creation, distribution, wiring, switches, and relays. Some specialize in the systems that help the aircraft communicate, navigate, maintain stabilized flight, or provide aircraft survivability features like missile detection and countermeasures. Some specialize in aircraft weapons systems. Most of this electrical power is going to what in the aviation industry we refer to as black boxes. These are the components that are the senses of the aircraft. The components capable of hearing, communicating, detecting, recording, and relaying information. If these black boxes are in need of repair, they are sent to the specialist in the avionics back shop. All of this work is conducted by highly trained individuals who have attended trade-specific school training that has ranged from 10 to 52 weeks. Despite the high level of training received, an additional level of assurance that maintenance is being conducted properly is required. This is provided by the technical inspectors of the quality control shop. Each technical inspector is a qualified and experienced maintainer who has been deemed a technical expert in their field and selected to verify the quality of other maintainers' works. Every nut, bolt, screw, seal, bearing, rivet, component, or electrical connector that has been removed, repaired, replaced, or reinstalled on an aircraft is verified by a technical inspector to ensure proper installation. Before any part is covered by another part, a quality control inspector has given his approval for the work to continue. Additionally, the quality control inspectors are expected to ensure all forms and records associated with the aircraft are compliant with the most up-to-date information and all safety messages have been applied. None of this would be possible if not for our supply logistics specialist. The simple concept of getting things from where they are to where they need to be is also the most important element to the success of any operation. Our logisticians deal with millions of dollars worth of merchandise on a daily basis and provide our maintainers with the parts, material, and equipment they need to repair the aircraft. All of this work is directed and prioritized by the members of the production control shop. They are the members of the unit who coordinate with other units, outside and internal entities to establish a workflow that ensures the greatest impact possible. They create and manage job orders, track labor and material costs, arrange for customer support, and bring in the workload that keeps our maintainers busy. All of this coordinated effort is directed to one common goal: to make flyable, mission-ready aircraft. We ensure this by pushing the aircraft to its limits and testing all systems during the maintenance test flights. This guarantees that the aircraft will be capable of handling whatever mission requirements our customer units need. These test flights are of course conducted by the maintenance test pilots. They are the members of the unit who have the final say on whether the aircraft is ready for flight or not. They perform extensive pre-flight inspections and cross-cockpit checks of the aircraft to ensure safety and function prior to every flight. It is their expertise, diligence, dedication, and commitment to quality that enables the 1109th TASM-G to verify that we are in fact providing the best possible aircraft to our supported units. Members of the 1109th TASM-G have developed a worldwide reputation as top-tier aviation maintainers. Along with supporting units stateside, the TASM-G has supported and continues to support missions all over the world and have developed such a reputation that we are often requested by name. Every step, from initial disassembly to maintenance test flight that we perform here at the TASM-G is done with the intent of providing our forces with the most capable, mission-ready aircraft available. We at the 1109 TASM-G have always strived to serve the people of the United States to the best of our abilities and will continue to do so for the remainder of our unit's existence. Semper Valentis.